As a teammate, you learn to have a good loyalty with everyone and different friendships. We got real close, especially when times when in games when we weren't doing as well as we should be. We still came together as a group.
I've learned to be more selfless on the team. Just being on a team in general, you have to consider others' feelings.
When I realized what being in a team meant to me, because I had never done that, so I never knew how that felt. And when I did, I think I even cried that day because I was like, this is so cool.
It definitely takes everybody from the coaches all the way down to the managers for us to be successful. I think that played a very big part in some of our big wins.
However many minutes you get in practice, it takes every single person to succeed.
Well, being on this team this year as manager has definitely been a wonderful experience. Being on this team, I learned how much we can grow, if we all just work together and become one.
I've learned that changing your mindset can change the outcome of literally anything, your day, how you practice, how you feel, how you affect others.
All I learned about being a teammate is that no matter the playing time you get, everyone has a big role, even just sitting there supporting.
Off the court, I've grown more spiritually. Having so many people around me so strong in faith, it's allowed me to see that I'm more than just a basketball player.
I realized that I need to enjoy the little things, even if they're hard, because that's kind of how you figure out how you're going to push through things.
I've always known how to play and play hard, but this year I kind of learned how to play in the moment and with my teammates and play for my teammates, because it doesn't matter what's happening around us, all we need is us.
It has made me a lot more confident and just really helped me find myself and get more comfortable in my skin in everything that I do, not just basketball.
It's given me confidence to know that I can do hard things, living proof of Philippians 4:13.
It has changed me to be more confident in everything that I do, not just basketball, and how to be a leader.
Speaking up, because I've always just we'll do whatever. And then when I am needed to speak up, I don't, because I'm just not used to it. And then now that I just speak up.
Joplin tournament. Just that we were constantly together, and so I feel I built a bond with everybody.
Definitely the loss after Greenwood at home. I'll remember that forever, just because I know it was a loss in the record book, but it really pulled us all together.
Just being at home here, that's just a big win for us. We just played our basketball. And even the day after, we were still on the high. We couldn't even get anything done at practice like this.
We beat Mount Home at home because at the time that means that we were first place. And it was a good feeling. We were all happy. And we had fun that game and we worked hard. We were doing everything right.
So when Coach came in, her motto was, all we need is us. And our very first home game that we had here, nobody showed up, and she came in and she was like, nobody's gonna be in the stands, so you got to build your own energy. And I remember that was probably one of the best games that we've had, and we had a great time, and it kind of just showed me how the season was gonna go, and that all we really need is us to do big things.
My favorite memory would definitely have to be the bus rides back after a win, or even sometimes after a loss, but it's something you grow from. And there's always really good energy. The atmosphere is amazing.
I really appreciate their constant encouragement and their patience with everybody.
The amount of time they put in for us. Not every coach puts in the amount of time that Coach Talley and Coach Johnson put in for us.
Johnson, I would have to say that she was very comforting, loving, and her belief and her trust in each and every one of us, it was just really big to me. And Coach Talley, he was like a comic relief. You could always look at him and he'd have a joke, or you could just laugh.
The understanding, I really appreciate how understanding they are and how they try to work with you, and also how they provide a really good experience.
I'm so grateful that she allowed me to be on the team. Even as manager, as a former player, I'm very grateful for that, and I could never ask for a better coach than how she was towards us.
I love how encouraging she is, just uplifting. During the season, there was a point where I was kind of like down and I wasn't scoring, thought I wasn't contributing, but she assured me that I was, and that I'm more than just my 3-point shooting, and that really helped me believe in myself.
I couldn't be more grateful for the turnout and just everything you've done for me and this team, and for Coach Sally, the only coach in my high school career who's been there for more than 1 year. So thank you for being loyal, thank you for being funny.
I really just appreciate how they've taken the time to pour into each one of us and to really get to know us, and also pour into the program to really help the younger kids, and they just united us all as one, and I really appreciate the way that they thought about that.
Coach is my OG partner. I love her. But she's definitely taught me that I can do hard things, whether I think I can or not. When I think that I've hit my limit, she reminds me that I can always go farther.
Off the court, they are so much more like a community. I can say my life experiences have afforded me the opportunity to know what community does and how important it is, but to be able to come here and realize how much of that was instilled in 1 year was huge. Don't limit yourself. Like, go all out and work hard for whatever it is that you do. And even at the end, if you don't achieve your ultimate goal, you will know how to work towards things, and you will know what you're capable of, and it will be, the process is so much better than the product in the end. So I just say our confidence grew a lot, not just within ourselves, but as a program. We were definitely one of those teams that you had to strategically plan for, and that came from the girls' hard work and practice and what they were willing to commit to getting done, and the standard that they set, and that's just what it's going to be from here on out. These seniors. I couldn't have been blessed with a better group of leadership. As a new coach coming in, that senior group is usually the group you want gone because they're set in their ways, senioritis has set in, and I can honestly say that my year as a person and personally as a coach, my first year would not have been as enjoyable if I did not have that group of seniors. They leave a legacy, and I'm excited to share that legacy with the rest of this program. They're leaving, and they have a lot to be proud of because they've left a great impression here in the community and in our future program.